Hello everyone and welcome back to our Boulder Canyon Farmstead. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznak, and we just sold some logs. We're gonna head back to the farm because the harvest is ready. We're gonna break out that 8820 and get to work doing some harvesting. Been cutting some trees, waiting for the harvest to come in, clearing out an area to hopefully add some animal paddocks. I'm not quite sure what animals we want to go with. I think I'm going to go with, I want to go with a really small horse paddock, and I saw a mod with just 2 horses, and that's just going to be for us to kind of ride around on. I think I'm going to do cows and chickens. Cows and chickens. I don't know about sheep and pig. May do them later on. Here at the beginning, I think I'm just going to do cows and chickens. Also going to have to clear an area for a meadow, so that we have somewhere to do some grass work. So haven't decided where I'm going to do that yet. But once we get back to the farm, I'll show you what we did. We're here in the Mac Expendables modding, and we're also running the auto load logging trailer because I am not manually loading logs after review. Re-review burnt me out. And this advanced vehicle control add-on, it makes the steering a lot stiffer on these trucks, which I think is more realistic. I really do. Because I mean, when you're doing like 70, it won't just turn on a dime. It won't let you. You have to brake and then slow down a little bit so you can get your turn angle. All right, like I said, the harvest is ready. I already harvested one field. Wanted to make sure that everything was working okay. You can see that first field right here on the left has been harvested. The 8820, the left sitting out. And so let's pull around back here and park the log trailer. And I'll walk through the woods real quick and show you what we did. There's the corn. I think I'm going to install some new textures, some corn and soybean textures. I think I'm going to put those in, and hopefully they'll be in on the next episode. I've never done that before. It'll be my first time trying to install those, so hopefully I don't ruin my game. Not that the in-game ones are bad. I think I want to see something new. Down a rough little road here. Not level at all. That's okay. You can see we've been cutting trees. Been clearing out this area. Still haven't ground any stumps yet. We'll come back and do that off screen because it's pretty boring. Kill the engine, and so yep. So we cleared along the bottom of the ridge line here, kind of where it angles up. We'll kind of leave the trees there. Went all the way over to this boulder, and then from the boulder we went up to the road. And I kind of squared in. Now I just have to clear out all these trees in the middle, grind the stumps. We may come through here and mow it. That way we can get some hay off of it, and then we'll start putting in animal paddocks. So probably have a meadow over here too for grass work, because it's a big area, and if we're just doing cows and chickens, I'm not going to need all this. So this probably will be our grass area too. Let's cut through the corn. Hopefully there's no children in the corn. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so let's run over here and look at our soybeans. And we'll look at this John Deere 8820. It works well. It does. It's not the prettiest mod in the world, and it's not the best sounding one in the world. It's kind of cool though if you want something a little old, a little retro. I think after we run through this, once I get enough money, I think I'm going to upgrade to, unless there's a cool mod that comes out. To be honest with you, I haven't used any of the in-game John Deere harvesters yet, at all, since I started playing back in November. I don't think I've used any of them. And I think I want to try them. I don't know. Unless there's a really cool mod that comes out, we may go with that. But you can see there's animation there. I mean, it's basic. It's not the best. Cab view is okay. Again, not the best. I'm pretty sure this is a port. I wouldn't be surprised if it was from 15 or further back and brought it over. So, get in here and do some harvesting. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone's had a good weekend and a good week so far. This video should drop on Wednesday. Should drop on Wednesday if my YouTubing skills are okay, which they're not. I'm still very new at this. I don't know if you've noticed. Still very new at this. For me, things are great. This might be a little issue. I think there's a little rough spot in the field there. I don't know. Yep, not gonna work. Get too much of an angle there. We'll have to come back and get that by itself. Sorry, where was I? Oh, I'm probably going to be getting a new PC in the next month or so. My system is pretty old. I bought this back in 2016, and so it's getting up there. It's going on 3 years, and when I bought it, it was only an entry-level system to begin with. I upgraded at one time with an AMD RX 550. Which isn't a very high-end card. Again, it's a very middle to low-end graphics card. So I'm looking at some systems. I'll probably have a budget, probably around $1,000, because I really want to get a dual monitor system set up, because I don't have one. I actually play on a flat screen TV, a 40-something inch TV. Because I won the TV in a contest and it was kind of a free monitor, so that's what I use. So I would really like to put in a dual monitor setup to help me with recording, things like that. I won't go crazy. I'm probably looking at I think I'm going to go Intel and NVIDIA next time instead of AMD. I seem like there's more information for that. As for like troubleshooting video problems and recording, things of that nature. I'll probably go with like a I'm not sure what processor I want. I want something that's 4 gigahertz. And I would really like minimum like a NVIDIA 1060, like a 6 gigabyte 1060. I think that would that'd be quite a bit better than what I have now. I may look at some other stuff too. Depends on how much I can squeeze out of the wife. Oh. It's kind of hard, you know. I'd be like, hey, she asked me the other day. She's like, "What do you want for Valentine's Day?" I said, "New computer." She's like, "No, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, really, I do." But and then my oldest, he was like, do I get your old one? I was like, yeah. I mean, they already steal it anyways, so. Do one more pass. Actually, I think we'll do one more pass here on this end. We'll get our GPS set up, and we'll get to work. Yield's been pretty good. That other field, I think, yielded around 12,000 liters off that field there. So I'm hoping between the two fields I've come in anywhere between 23 to 25,000 liters. I'm playing on hard, so prices are scraping the paint off the bottom of this thing. We're doing. Let's look at the price of soybeans right now. It's only 600. I said 12,480. So we got off of that. price soybeans only 600, so get off of this hill here. Messing with our flow. Right, set a course. Set a course. This GPS guidance, field guidance. I can't remember what it's called. Working great though. I need to check the GitHub to see if there's any new update or anything to it. I haven't checked the GitHub this week. All right, lock that in at 3:15, and then let's do our control. Oh, wrong button. I think is it Control E or Alt E? Alt E. Lock our A point, and we'll hit Alt E again, unlock our B point, and then we'll hit Alt E again and get our course, and then we'll lock in on our course. And now I'm hands-free, just to talk to myself and make hand gestures. And if my neighbors look through my window, they're gonna be like, "What is that crazy man doing? He's always talking to himself in that room." Oh, great news! I'm going to. So this will drop on Wednesday, which I will actually be at the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky on Wednesday. I decided to go. I'm going to do it. So if you're actually watching this, I will be en route to Louisville, Kentucky. And I hope to get a bunch of pictures and shoot some video. And I know, oh, don't get in the... I know there's some YouTube personalities that are going to be there. I know like Big Tractor Power is going to be there. The Welkers are going to be there. I know last year like Emin, Millennial Farmer, that was there, and the guys from How Farms Work. I don't know. I've never done anything like this. I think it's going to be fun. I'm not a farmer. I don't have a farm. I live in a subdivision. Well, it's a rural subdivision. I think everybody's got acre lots, but I don't. I do some vegetable farming, and when I was a kid, we had chickens and pigs and a vegetable farm. We just grew what we ate. But as for this big stuff, I don't use it. But I want to go see it. I want to see what's new, what's out there. I want to look at all the exhibits. I think that stuff's really fun. And it's free, other than parking. That's all you got to pay to park. And I think they said parking's $10. So I think that'll be a blast. So I hope to post. I'll put a video together of my time there and share it with everyone. And I hope you like it. Get this field knocked out real quick, and we'll grab the corn header and test it out, because I haven't tested out the corn header at all yet. We're looking for some I really would like some of the gravity bins in 19, but I haven't seen any yet. I really like those in 17. I like the gravity bins. These smaller farms. This isn't a very big farm, but it's great for single player. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I can't wait to get the animals in. And behind that boulder, I was thinking about putting a trail up, and I might put the sheep up on the other side of that hill, because there's kind of a flat spot up there too. So I might put the sheep up there. I don't know. Don't know where this is going to take us. Let's jump over here on this edge and kind of start getting this get this cleaned up over here. Like I said, it works well. I mean, the harvester works, so, and it's not throwing any errors. This is all my stuff from guidance system, but it hasn't thrown any errors. Hasn't done anything weird, anything game breaking. And I think the header's a little big. I could be wrong. It just seems like it's a little big for a machine of this size. Alright. Now, let's grab the 4955. She's a workhorse, but she's slow. Not the fastest thing in the world. I hope you guys can't hear it, but it is storming something crazy outside right now. Rain pounding on my roof. I have my mic set up well enough, you guys shouldn't hear it. And unfortunately, there aren't any. I couldn't really find any great tipper mods, so I just went with this Kroger AgriLiner. This is going to be our field to silo. Eventually, we'll grab like a Wilson, one of those, and we'll get a truck and all that good stuff later on. That's what we'll use to haul it for sale. This is just field to silo. This will be for. Need to plant some grass there. That dead patch is looking kind of funny. In fact, while we're doing that, let's do real quick. Under miscellaneous, isn't it? I'm asking you like you guys can talk back right now. Maybe it's under decoration. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, that'll work. Then what we do is we sell them back. I could install the wild grass mod. I need to try that out. I've seen some people using it. Seems to work pretty well. Alright, jump back in our harvester. The whole time people are like, "Jeez, Raz, get with the program, man." Oh. Thought I started it. Did she stall already? Another thing I don't like is I haven't seen any dirt on the body yet. It's just the tires. But I said we'll use it a few times. I'm probably not gonna keep using it, just because it's not appealing to me. It's dirt cheap though. It's like 30 grand, and to replace it, we're probably gonna need about $300,000 to replace it with a newer John Deere. I said unless I can find a mod. There's a really cool Russian, I think it's a Rostamash harvester I saw. I don't think it really fit the theme of the farm. Some of their stuff is really nice. Some of those Russian mods, I call them Russian. Could be just Eastern European mods. We'll go with that. We'll just go with the regional area instead. That way we don't offend anybody. A couple more passes. We'll toss the grain header on. Farm sim news. What's new? Marwell Manor. I know it dropped. I think was it Friday, Thursday or Friday? Can't remember. I haven't really played it. I drove around it and looked at it, but I haven't really played on it. But it looks to be a really pretty map. Really nice map. A lot of custom buildings. So did not disappoint me. Oxygen David always does a wonderful job with that stuff. So kudos to him. I don't know if you've seen my new series. I have a new series called Talking Tractors. I'm going to try to do probably 2 videos a week of talking tractors, and what we do on those is go into look at the tractors and kind of have them run in a field. We'll talk about the real world specifications about the tractors. You know, how much money were they in real life? What years were they built? Where were they built? You know, engine sizes, technical specs, all the real world stuff. Just useless tractor knowledge, pretty much is what it's going to be. And I'll dig up as much information as I can I said I've shot, I released one episode with it was the John Deere 50 series. I think it was a 4650 and 4850. Luckily, there was a lot of information about those. And then I recorded one. So if you're watching, probably I don't know what days I'm going to release that on, but the next one will be some case stuff. And it was quite a bit harder to find prices. In fact, I didn't really find any prices on the case stuff. So I found some used prices and some other things, but I couldn't find any list prices on the case stuff. Must be keeping it close. But the vehicles I am looking at were they're 20 plus years old. So, and a lot of that information, back in the 80s and 90s, there wasn't this digital information collection. So if it wasn't converted to a digital form, it's really hard to find now. It's really, really hard to find. I think we're going to get about 12,000 out of this field. So going forward, these two fields of soybeans, fully fertilized, weeded, all that good stuff, will bring us in around 25,000 liters. We'll drop this header and slap on the corn one and see how it works, and we'll probably call it quits there. We'll start harvesting some corn. Still not used to the vehicle control add-on braking system, so you just don't dead stop, kind of, and the more load you have, the slower. I mean, it's realistic. I love it. I think it's really cool the way they did it. We'll get this piped out here, and we'll go grab our corn header, and we'll take a look, see if it works. Probably won't shoot another in our next video. I'm hoping to have that area cleared out over there, and maybe we can build out our animal area on camera. I like doing that kind of stuff. I'm actually it's one of my favorite things to do, is actually build the areas, kind of make your own little world out of this stuff. Fun to me. Alright, let's get this header on. Can't go too far because she gets a little wonky for some reason. Drop that there, and I think the corn header, I think I left it around back. Next to the Cargill tanks here. Up there it is. And this is the one that came with the mod. What does that look like? What is that? 6 row? Yep, 6 row. I haven't tried, turn this GPS off. I haven't tried attaching one of the bigger ones to this mod yet. It may work if you wanted to use something bigger. And it works. Works like a charm. I think I'm going to have some drainage issues right here. That water runoff's going to come down and settle right here on this edge of this field. I need a drain tile or something put in. They need it. But yeah, the mod works. Both headers work. Okay for that. So if you want a fun, kind of older John Deere to work with, and I mean you're not too worried about the appearance of of the mod. Like I said, I'd give this maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10, as in terms of its visual appearance. Functionality is, it works great. I mean, it works great. Can't complain. That'll be the animal area over there. Looking forward to it. But that's enough of my ramblings for one day, and it's enough of you guys watching me drive around in squares and circles. I'll finish all this harvesting off screen. And like I said, hopefully next time we're back, I'll have this area cleared out. I'll have the stumps gone, and we can start working on leveling out our ground and putting in some animal areas. That's the plan. I appreciate everybody coming out and watching me today. I really do. Thank you very much. Thank you for all your support. I'm amazed at how many people have. I do this kind of just for my fun. I do this to make the game funner for me, but I'm really happy that other people are liking it. And I thank you very much. It's been a humbling and rewarding experience so far. Thank you for coming out. I've said that like 10 times. I've lost my words here. We will hopefully we'll be able to do something a little more exciting next time in our video. I appreciate you all coming out. Until we see you next time, everyone stay safe, have a great day, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.